Hi. I want to start by saying, first of all, this lesson plan template is very thorough. I really appreciate it. One of the first things that caught my eye in terms of what's different with this particular lesson plan from Alliant and other ones that I've seen is the caption of how is theory applied in this lesson. I think, first of all, that's the first time I've ever seen it apply to a lesson plan. But I actually think it's good to have it because it would make myself as an educator think about what approach would I be using or why would I be using that approach related to that theory. So just kind of like how my thinking is connected to the theory and also the lesson. Another thing that caught my eye was the ISTE standards for students. Although I know this is related to technology, but I actually had to look that up. So, and I have seen some lesson plans that do ask you to respond to what technology might be used, but never to the extent of ISTE standards. So that's another thing that's brand new or what's different compared to some other lesson plans. Another thing that's caught my eye with this particular lesson plan template is the diverse learners mixed ability section. I really appreciate how it is categorized into students with disabilities, students with English learners, advanced learners, risk. Like it's really forcing you as an educator to think about who is in my classroom and how am I going to reach them? How am I going to offer them a high level of education as I would do any of the other students that might more so be in the middle and not require a different type of approach? Overall, I just want to say how I really do appreciate the thoroughness of this lesson plan template, even to the extent of the part where it's asking the teacher identify what you as a teacher will be doing and saying. Many times teachers don't think about that. Like, what will you be saying? And then what will the students be saying in this lesson? So I definitely think that overall, it's long. It's 8 pages. At least it's taken up 8 pages, but still very thorough. One of the elements I think might be more challenging for me is the ISTE standards. I am thinking that the reason why that might be challenging for me is I'll have to do a little bit of research. So because I'm not high tech, but we are aware that the more technology students are involved with and that they interact with, the more problem solving skills and critical thinking skills are developed. So I know for me, I would have to research and think about and find very strong ways of how to integrate technology into my lesson plans and into the activities for the students. Another element or component that will give me a bit of a challenge are the theories, like making sure that I have, first of all, that I'm abreast upon all the theories in regards to education enough to where I can identify and align with what I'm planning to teach. So that would mean maybe I have my cheat sheet and I'm ready to apply, having it on hand so I'm able to apply it to my lesson plans as I develop them. I will say another component is that will take more effort is how to approach the students with learning challenges. I don't necessarily like to say disabilities, but students with learning challenges, because there are those types of students, they're so diverse within themselves, like the type of